Achievements recorded by the police, and some recoveries made by the police within the last 6 weeks. Today's press briefing aims to update you on the progress of our ongoing efforts to combat crime in our country. We are presenting to you today several individuals who were arrested for various criminal offenses across the country. The Inspector General of Police has taken bold steps towards the implementation of some policies and anti-crime strategies to curb crimes and criminality in Nigeria. These strategies in place at all levels of policing structure in Nigeria are paying off. Recently, the Inspector General of Police has ordered the immediate commencement of tactical trainings for personnel of the Special Intervention Squad, SIS, in partnership with our foreign partners, which is ongoing at the Police College Ikeja in Lagos State. Also, the IGP has ordered commissioners of police at their various state command levels to organize weekly trainings for all officers and men in their respective commands, and this run through the year to help improve service delivery of our officers on the field. In the last 6 weeks, the Nigerian Police Force has arrested 307 armed robbery suspects, 296 kidnapping suspects, 301 homicide suspects, 176 rape through defilement suspects, 204 suspected cultists, and we've been able to recover 284 firearms, 6,702 ammunition of various calibers, and 107 vehicles, and we were able to rescue 97 victims of kidnapping. Today, we will be presenting a total number of 35 suspects apprehended for various offenses. 1 AK-47 rifle with magazine, sledgehammer, car jack, 2 chisels, small hammers, and 1 Toyota hired bus. Similarly, operations to mop up illegal arms and ammunition in circulation in the country led to the recovery of 4 AK-47 rifles, 5 magazines, and 107 rounds of live ammunition of various calibers during this operation. Led by the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of IRT, the IRT operatives were able to recover this in furtherance of our effort to mop up arms and ammunition in circulation in Nigeria. This particular operation will continue. The IGP has given instructions to all command CPs to mop up arms and ammunition from circulation in the country. We have this recovery today from the operatives of the Intelligence Response Team here in Abuja. The IGP commends officers and men of the Nigerian Police Force for their commitment and agility towards achieving these great feats. Furthermore, with the zeal of the Inspector General of Police and the present leadership of the Nigerian Police Force to support the government in the fight against money laundering, the IGP has recently established the Anti-Money Laundering Unit at the 4 headquarters here in Abuja, headed by CP Hyacinth Edozie Azuka, to leverage the already existing working relationship between the police and other anti-graft agencies, also in line with Interpol mandate to curb terrorism financing and international crimes amongst its member states. The IGP has carefully selected trained financial and cybercrime experts to dominate the unit for efficiency and effectiveness. In the same vein, the Nigerian Police Force has taken the bull by the horns to amplify the efforts of the federal government in combating oil theft and economic sabotage. Recently, the IGP appointed a new commander to head the IGP Special Task Force on Anti-Pipeline and Illegal Bunkering Unit of the Force, restructured the squad, and renewed its standard operating procedure with a clear marching order to harness all available means within the ambit of the law to curb oil theft in collaboration with other relevant security agencies. Gentlemen of the press, the Nigerian Police Force under the present leadership has been committed to executing its statutory mandate as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. During today's briefing, we will provide you with details of the crimes committed and the charges filed against each suspect. The first case we're going to have today is the case of arrest of robbery syndicate. Gentlemen, this is a case that one of a popular bloggers wrote something about some time ago, alleging that some quantities of gold were robbed in IGP's quarters. And I made a statement that it's obvious that that publication was the handiwork of mischief makers. And of course, I'm not surprised because it was coming from a popular, controversial blogger in Nigeria and abroad. That how will armed robbers go to the IGP's house to go and rob the house of the Inspector General of Police? Only if he knows the structure and the security pattern in place in the IGP's house, he will know that armed robbers will not even move close to the house of the Inspector General of Police. So it's laughable that that blogger was able to push out that fake news. But we are happy to tell you today that we did what we should, and we were able to arrest 16 suspects in connection with that particular case. We have the suspects. Are they all here? Sulaiman Mohammed and co. Just stand up where you are. 16 of you that are involved in the gold business. That are stolen property. And once we commence our investigation and we trace this stolen item to you, you are liable under the law. You have degrees of your involvement. Some can be treated as innocent buyers, while some are actually real receivers and they are going to be treated as such. There are points to prove all these degrees of involvement. So we want to appeal to you, whatever you want to buy, always know the genuine sources of items you want to buy. If you are not sure, don't buy. If you don't have money to go to any big outlet, ShopRite or whatever, any commercial center you want to go and buy anything, don't rush to buy those things. Keep your money, have your savings until you have enough money to go and buy genuine ones. Because receiving stolen items is a punishable offense and is criminal indeed. So these ones have been receiving keke napep. They've been receiving bikes. You can see keke napep, you know how much they sell one, and they are buying 900. They will sell this amount. Guilty knowledge is one of the points to prove a case of receiving stolen property. When something is sold in the market for 1 million naira, and you rush to buy because it's a stolen item for almost 50 or 60,000 naira. That is guilty knowledge. So you know that that thing is stolen and you want to buy it cheap. That's why you are patronizing a criminal to get these items. So we want our operatives to still continue to work on this guy because I know some of them are still going, they are still on the field there. They are on the highways putting on police uniform, black over black, with police shoe black, with police beret black or green or red, with fake ID cards, portraying police bad, as if our men are the ones robbing commuters or road users on the road. So I want to urge our operative to keep watch on people like this and need to move to monitor the activities of some of these individuals. Majorly at night, when we travel along some of these major highways, we need to keep watch on them and very, very sensitive to to things like this. And Nigerians want to urge you, when you meet them, call attention to this so they can actually go to check whether they are police officers or original fake officers. Thank you. The next one we have here is a case of unlawful possession of firearms. This case, we Dong Tari. I just want you to see his face. He's a syndicate. We are using him for you to know we have the syndicates. We worked hand in hand with the office, that's all right there, with the office of the National Security Advisor. The intelligence unit there worked with IRT to intercept these people who are actually into the dirty deals of gun running, sales of arms and ammunition, and what have you. We have been able to recover some items from them. We have one AK-47 rifle recovered from them. They claim to have purchased the rifle in 2021 at the sum of 1 million naira. And we, like I said, we have others that we are still trying to work on. I just want you to see him, Dong Tari Male. He is 53 years. I want journalists to know, and we want to commend the efforts of our men and appreciate the effort of the office of the National Security Advisor. Those who actually worked with IRT, it is always good to work together to collaborate and share information. That's why we've been able to get these elements who have been causing problems for us in Nigeria. We are going to come back to revisit this case when we finish completely. I don't want us to interrogate this man for now because it's a case of national and international interest that we're still working on. So, Mr. Dong Tari, go back to our 5-star hotel. We are go feel comfortable and make sure you cooperate with our waiters that will come and attend to you and give you your needs according to your request. Any case, betrayal of trust, friends working together, rearing cows, selling cows, but you are going to hear the story. Very funny. The suspect is a cattle herdsman located in Taraba State, alongside his cousin named Garba. Baramasi had 7 cows, while Garba had 87 cows. A while later, Garba left for Borakot, River State, and before leaving, he entrusted his cattle in possession of Baramasi. Later on, Garba called Baramasi to sell 34 cows and sent the proceeds to him, to which Baramasi complied. After that, every effort Garba had made to contact Baramasi proved abortive. This prompted Garba to send one Naziru male to go to Taraba State to locate Baramasi and possibly to ask for his money. Upon Naziru's arrival at Taraba State, one of Baramasi's friends, identified as Sule, called and informed Baramasi of Naziru's presence and his mission, and also suggested to Baramasi that they kidnap Nasiru. Baramasi agreed to this, and Nasiru was later ambushed by 2 bikes conveying 3 armed men each, and was subsequently abducted or kidnapped. The abductors collected the sum of 2.8 million naira, the money they found on Nasiru at that spot, and released him to Baramasi, who still kept him in custody. Garba then contacted the community head, who spoke to Baramasi and made him release Nasiru and 3 of Garba's cows. The operatives are still currently intensifying efforts to locate other suspects involved in the kidnapping and bring them to book. This is the Baramasi. This is the Baramasi. He betrayed his friend going to Borakot, entrusted him with the cows, 87 cows, sell 34 for me and send money. Baramasi no agree. He no agree. The Garba from Borakot sent Nasiru, his brother, to go and meet them in Taraba. Now they are kidnapping. So they still collected 2-point-something million naira from the side of Garuba and Nasiru now before they could release. In fact, they involved the community head before Badamasi would release Nasiru to Garba. And it's just to show that in security circle, you don't trust anybody that comes your way. You must be very careful in dealing with people. It's quite unfortunate that Garba is a friend to Badamasi, but Badamasi betrayed the trust Garba had in him. So they used to be friends. I'm sure they can't be friends again now. Badamasi, I've been to Badamasi. Now be this now. Have you get masquerade? Oh yeah, Gashina, Gashi.
Look at them.
Badamasi.
He said his name is Badamasi.
How old is he?
How old are you?
Shekara gom 29.
He said he's 29 years old.
Where is he from?
Daga Taraba.
He said he came from Taraba State.
What's your business? What do you do for a living?
Ni ina kiwo ne kawai da noma.
He said what?
Ina kiwo ne kawai da noma.
He says a cattle rearer and farming.
Who is Garba to you?
Na?
Why Garba gari kai akuke da shi?
Yaya na ne.
He said he's a brother to him.
Brother, is it father, is it mother?
Kuna da uwayen ku ɗaya ne?
A'a.
He said no, different parent.
But from the same village.
Ƙauyen ku ɗaya?
Eh?
Daga ƙauye ɗaya kuke?
Eh.
Yes, he said they are from the same village.
He asked you to sell 34 cows for him. Did you sell the cows?
Ya ce ka sai da mai da shanu 35 ka sai da?
Shi ya ce in sayar in tura masa kuɗi.
He said he was the one that said he should sell and send the money to him.
Did you send the money to him?
Ka tura masa kuɗin?
Na tura masa.
He said he has done so.
How much did you send to him?
Ba zan iya sani ba don ya shiga wani aiki ne kamfani sai yana ta ce in ta tura mashi kuɗi kawai ba damuwa. Na ce shanu zai kare ya ce a ba damuwa.
Kana da takardar da kaka tura masa kuɗin?
A'a babu.
To da me kake tura masa kuɗin?
Ina zuwa wajen POS ne sai ya tura mani number account nashi.
He said he only used POS to send the money to him.
Why did you kidnap Nasiru?
Me yasa ka ɗauki Nasiru?
Ni ba ni na ɗauke Nasiru ba amma akwai wanda yake bin sa kuɗi sunan shi Sulai.
He said he's not the one that kidnapped Nafiu, but there's somebody who sold the cow to him.
Sunan shi Sulai yana bin.
He said who is owing him? His name is Suli.
Shi ne yake bin Alhaji kuɗi shi Sulai din da ya ga Nasiru sai ya kama Nasiru ya kira ni ya ce mani shi fa ya ga Nasiru dan uwan Alhaji zai kama shi. Na ce mashi to wannan ni ba ruwana sai ya kama shi ya kawo wani kungiya wai committee su ne suka ɗauka shi. Committee.
He said he arrested the Nasiru and brought him to one group called committee.
Ni kuma da na ji ya kama shi sai na kira hakimi sai na gaya ma hakimin wajen.
When he heard that he arrested him, he only informed the district head that he was arrested.
To da na ga da hakimi ya ce mani to in je wajen in ji ne magana suke a wajen. Sai na je. Hakimi yana Taraba din.
Yes, sir. He said this man is in Taraba State.
Okay, we'll continue our investigation on this, but Garba has told the police what a suspect here. After receiving stolen items. Adamu Magaji. Let them come out. Mohammed Ibrahim, Mikhail Bello, Bello Lawal, Mustafa Usman, Ibrahim Abdullahi, Rabiu Ibrahim, Rabiu Saudu, Ahmad Mukhtar, Nora Sulaiman, Hudu Abdul. This one is AK soldier. No soldier man. Operatives of the IRT acting on credible intelligence in the Guarimpa area of the Federal Capital Territory arrested the above listed suspects who are a group of refuse to metal scavengers. This group specializes in visiting construction sites and stealing metals and rods used in the construction. They will then hide these valuable matters and rods underneath the refuse dump and smuggle them to sell to partakers. There's a place they sell something like that in Abuja. Plenty. They are also involved in receiving and selling stolen electrical products and household appliances. I want us to take note of this case. Most of our estates have been complaining against some of these individuals without any ethnic coloration. That when they come in, they pick stuff, and you think they are doing their normal business, fine, and any Nigerian is free to move anywhere. But now we have noticed that some of them always pick and steal people's property. You can see this case now, they will hide them under their refuse. Later they will go and excavate them and sell to partakers who are everywhere in Abuja and in most of our urban centers. We want to urge people to please take note of this. Let's keep watch on them so that we will not continue to experience this kind of a thing from these young individuals. For how long have they been living in Abuja? There's one they call AKA Soldier. See, there's one AKA Soldier. Mustafa Osman. Eh? You be soldier? Why? How you going to call yourself soldier? You impersonate. Why? For people to fear you. To fear you. Okay, go on.
What's your name?
My name is Mustafa Osman. My name is Mustafa Osman.
From where? From where?
From this Abuja, Gwarumpa.
Gwarimpa?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
23 years. 33.
33,
Yes, sir.
33 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what brought you here today?
They have arrested me in my house with one trouser camo, which was arrested inside my room.
Trouser camo, which trouser camo? Police or army?
Yes, sir, army.
Army trouser.
Yes, which belonged to my father.
How did you get it?
It belonged to my father.
Your father is a soldier man?
He's a military personnel.
Is he alive?
Yes, sir.
How did you get the uniform? You stole it?
I take it from his. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for how long have you been doing this business?
How long have you been doing this business?
No, this is the first time, sir. No.
Retired.
Yes. No, I raised it inside my room. I'm not just wearing it. I'm not wearing it.
But you call yourself soldier.
Well, that's why they call you soldier. Why did you choose the name soldier and you are not a soldier?
No, the time they arrested me, they have already used to call me with this name, soldier.
So how many of you are operating in this your syndicate?
No, it's only me that they arrested. Yes, for sub-target, they contrast the uniform with me.
Are you not part of the Bababola people?
They are looking of one of the Babambola people. They take arrest me.
Who is the person they were looking for? Is he here?
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Natala.
Yes, he said it. What do you do for a living?
You said?
What do you do for a living?
I'm used to buy phone and sell it.
Buy what?
Phones and sell it.
Stolen phones?
No.
You are still coming back to the same story of receiving stolen items. You can see he's a son of a retired officer, and he picked the Baba's uniform without the father's consent. So some of us are officers. Let's always keep some things away from our children and let us tell them the implication of those things. Me now, I need to go and tell my children, don't touch my accoutrement or my uniform or my cap. It is not for you. The boy has just stolen his father's uniform, put it at home, but I'm sure he must have been using the uniform because he has christened himself soldier. So that uniform will go with the nickname, and I'm sure he must have been terrorizing people around that place. Monso now is doing that business, selling phones, receiving items. Anyway, we'll continue our investigations, but the fact is, we are not saying you should be cruel or wicked to people who are doing this business genuinely, but we need to be very careful when you see them. Like a case in Lagos, we are investigating that case now, that the day some people like this went to that compound, they removed AC panels. All the split AC panels in the compound were taken away. And they are recovering them one by one from people like that in Lagos too. So we need to be careful. We need to keep watch on them. But I'm not saying you should be cruel to them. There are those that are out there to do their genuine businesses. But for those who are doing otherwise, we can catch them, subject them to the wrath of the law. But don't take laws into your hand. You're almost there. Case of armed robbery. Nasiru Abubakar. Let them go, please. I'm done. Sani Ibrahim. Salmano Abubakar.